And there we go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Cheap Seats podcast. I'm here with my brothers Icy and Mac. How y'all doing today?
Good as usual.
It's good to hear.
Pretty good, but the agenda took a big hit today.
It really did. And before we get into all of that, today we're going to be talking about the Olympics and what's been going on with mainly Team USA. But if either of us or any of us has watched any more of the Olympic sports, and maybe we can talk about it. I don't know how y'all have been. My dad's been watching like every single sport. Honestly, he's been like, man, I love rugby. This is awesome. Like, I've never watched rugby in my life, but you got it. And then we also got a little bit of college football talk. But yeah, man, episode 16. Been doing it for a minute now. It's kind of fun. I can't lie. But Mac, why don't you go ahead and tell us what happened today? What happened to the star from Beantown? What happened today?
First of all, before I say anything, just for all the Miami Heat fans who just started watching Olympic basketball, today was not Jason Tatum's debut. This is a gold medal. I know there haven't been a lot of titles in South Beach recently, but this is a gold medal. All right. Oh my God. So Steve Kerr thinks that the guy who led the NBA champion in points, rebounds, and assists is 6'10" Moses Moody, and refuses to give him any minutes at all.
I mean, not a single minute is crazy.
No, not in a blowout, by the way. But hey, listen, it's okay. Joel can go 2 of 5 and flop and not hit a free throw. Stealing American jobs. I mean, come on. I mean, Bam was better. AD needs to start. By the way, like, I don't know. I mean, the rotations are another thing. Absolute disaster. Why are we starting 3 guards? Also, Dwayne Wade. I don't know. Dwayne Wade said something that blew my mind. He goes, "Devin Booker is an underrated defender."
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something when I watch Suns games from time to time. But I don't really see Devin Booker play too much defense. And then going back to Joel Embiid, I mean, this guy can't pass out of a double team to save his life. Automatic. I mean, he's leading the team in turnovers.
He's big Kobe, man. What are you talking about?
No, Kobe had more shots.
True.
But yeah, no. Hey, shout out to Kevin Wayne though. Going damn near 100% from the field. And
I meant to put a picture up here when we had our faces right here, and I completely forgot. But I did want to show this picture at least. The literal Avengers that we got. It's actually crazy. I can't believe it took this long for all of them to play together, like on the Olympics. But I'm just happy it finally happened, and it at least happened once. I mean, I feel like we had to beg for it at this point, but
yeah, best shooting performance by an American ever in Olympic play. So shout out to KD, man. Ron, of course, putting the team on his back.
Always.
Lead Captain America.
Yeah.
Lead USA.
Yeah, USA.
That's my goat, man. But Icy, what did you think about Tatum? And didn't Hallie also not get any minutes at all?
Like, well, Hallie deserves to be passing out water to the stars. Yeah. But yeah, Kerr is on I don't know what type of drug Kerr was using, but I definitely understand why Michael Jordan punched him in the face and practice. Because this bozo right here does not know how to coach. For years, I've been telling people, look, Curry, Clay, and Dre been carrying this man, bro. He been riding their coattails, bro. He is probably, I'm not gonna say the most overrated head coach, but definitely in like the newer generation, like one of the most overrated head coach. First of all, he's more like a him inheriting the Warriors was like a Tony Dungy, Chucky type situation. He didn't really. I mean, he had moments, but there was a lot of moments during the playoffs runs where he just didn't know situational basketball, and we crucified who was Milwaukee's coach? What's his name? Doc Rivers. We crucified him when it comes to situational basketball, and especially in the playoffs. I don't know why we don't do the same thing for Kerr like that. Maybe it's because, hey, it's the Warriors. You know, Curry's over there. Let's try to uplift them. But nah. Steve Kerr, you're on my I can't curse, but you're on my doo-doo list. You're horrible. You are a bad coach. And I wish Eric Spoelstra can just take over, because Spo knows, like, yo, put the defense out there and suffocate these countries. Because I'm thinking, like Max said, I don't know why we're starting 3 guard lineups. I'm getting flashbacks of when Steve Nash was trying to coach Brooklyn Nets, putting out 3 guard lineups. I'm like, what are we doing here? All you got to do is put Curry, Kate. Well, I say Curry, KD, Braun, Bam, and AD out there, or you can go Curry, Braun, AD, Booker, and KD. Yeah, and two. And I will say this: it is kind of tough dealing with stars. Like, you might get like just spaced out, or just like lose track of, like, okay, like I got like what kind of flavor you want? It's Baskin Robbins, bro. Like, what you want? You want some rainbow?
We got it.
Oreos and cream? Like what you need?
I mean, we have the literal Avengers. I mean, it's literally just take your pick of who you want to really go off on a single night. And today it was Katie and Brock. I mean, they just did their thing. But I mean, it's not like other people didn't contribute. It just happened to be that Kevin Durant was literally perfect today.
Yeah, and for like till like the mid third quarter, Braun and KD went 14 for 14. They were 14-14 from the field. But it was I know a lot of people hate KD, but it was so great just seeing him perform. Olympic GOAT status. Even though he's gonna probably get hate when he retired, but the real one's gonna miss him. That was just an astonishing performance. Braun, Lee Captain America, when he turned into that, when he put that demon mode on, I ain't gonna lie. Man, I was getting flashbacks of them Heat days. Then I damn near wanted to cry. I was like, yo, this is amazing right now.
It's just ridiculous what he does, man.
It's what he do. And Curry had his moments. They hold him on a couple fouls. I don't know why they didn't give him the 3 throws, but overall, I give today's performance I give it an A-. And I also want to throw in one thing. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but the FIBA rules are way better than the NBA rules. Like overall,
you like them better?
I like it better. The overall flow of the game is just way better than me. Plus, shout out D Wade for the commentator. That was fire. He had one of the most funniest jokes I heard today. He told Braun his pronouns is him. He is him.
He said it like 2 or 3 times. He said it about KD, and then he tweeted it about Braun.
Funny, man. You know what he was doing, bro. But hey, I give it.
He was just reaching in the well a lot. I was just like, dang, man.
Oh, and Mac, I will say this though. Shout out D-Book, because I think 2 years or a year ago, he quoted Kyle Kuzma's tweet saying, Team USA needed a role player. So he said, I'll do it. And today he stepped up. He hit back-to-back threes. His defense D-Book isn't known about defense, but today he did look like he wasn't just a cone out there. I will say that. But he was a role player today. D White and Derek White and Drew, there was a role players today. So shout out to them.
Yeah, I mean, he has been taking on a the tougher matchup on the defensive side for guards. I mean, he's been doing that this Olympics. So I'm not saying that he's some, a whole world defender, but he's been holding his own, and at least this Olympics. So that didn't come from me either. I got that from somebody else. I can't take credit. Like, I've watched every single minute of the Olympics, but
yeah, man. That's honestly though. I would love though. Well, Steve Kerr's not creative enough to do this, but I would love to see them run LeBron at point.
Oh man,
Just,
that's a whole new demon. That lineup would be crazy. Can you think of like Braun at point and at the 2, KD at the 3, Bam and AD out there?
Yeah,
the defense would be crazy.
It would be insane. Spacing really wouldn't really matter all that much because, I mean, what is Serbia is considered the second best team in USA's like their group.
Yeah, because it's Serbia. Who's the other one? I'll look it up.
It's South Sudan too, right?
Are they in ours too?
I know we're playing them next.
Yeah.
Okay. They are.
We're playing those demons from South Sudan.
You ain't kidding, man. We were watching that at Top Golf.
They won today too. They beat Puerto Rico.
Okay. Then Puerto Rico's the other one. Okay.
Honestly, hold up. Shout out to South Sudan. Honestly, like for them to recently become, an NBA, not an NBA, a world basketball team like 2011. They've come a long way.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. No, there will be no Gilbert Arenas jokes on this podcast. Okay.
No.
We respect South Sudan around.
We respect it. We respect what we do. We have some sense. So we do. No, but that is crazy. Like, even though, ICU said it, like, yes, you may forget or something like that. It's just you have a lot of stars, a lot of mouths to feed and stuff like that on this team. But, like, to not play two of the players for a single minute of the game, not even let them get in the last 3 minutes of the game, is crazy. Unless it was something that was predetermined and he's giving them rest and, Tatum had a long playoff. I don't know. But at the same time, Derek White played. So I don't see why that would be a thing. I don't know. That still is so crazy to me.
It's crazy because even like towards the end of the game, like I understand like you want to run up the score because of the point system, but I'm like, yo, if you do that, go ahead and put Tally and Tatum in there. Like let them rock out for 3 minutes at least.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
It's just unbelievable, man.
He didn't even do that. So I'm like, I don't know. He gave the political, the
right correct answer.
Yeah. But I'm feeling like, nah, man. Like the guy just won a chip, even though he wasn't playing like he didn't win Finals MVP, like or playing like the best player on the court. Like Tatum is the star. Like he's the guy that headlines the Celtics. He should be playing.
That's that's the craziest part. Like, damn, man, Joel doesn't do like any sort of playmaking or really much of anything. Like 2 of 5, 4 points, no free throws made, and he gets to start. And Tatum, who's coming off of averaging almost 10 assists in the finals, can't even come in as like in a playmaking role.
I'll take it a step further. KD just came back off of an injury, and Tatum been playing.
Yeah.
I mean, KD lights out today, but I'm like, yo, like the way of the land is, bro. It's like you played a guy that's been playing before you play an injury, like a personal injury. I mean, we all know KD's like caliber, but
well, honestly, KD is just one of those players that just gets the benefit of the doubt. He's got enough. He's got enough. What's the word I'm looking for? Capital. He's got enough capital where you can trust him.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, shoot, they almost gave a hobbled Kawhi. They did give him a spot just because he's Kawhi.
Facts. But man, next game, it'd be interesting against South Sudan. I want to see what the lineup he's gonna go with. I wonder if if Embiid does that bull that he did in the first quarter again. I'm not starting him. I'm starting AD. I'm sorry. Go ahead and run up the score on these bums.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not even like he's really had a very good game, even in the preseason games. Like AD is clearly the starter at the 5.
Yeah,
Like,
and
Yo,
it should be. He's
say
been
that
playing at
again.
it.
Yo, say that again, Matt.
what's
Say
that?
that again. You say that again. You said AD is clearly the starter at the 5.
Yeah, I mean, he's been playing the best. He's been playing the best out of. I mean,
Out of the out of the 3 centers.
Yeah. But yeah,
was trying
shout
to
out. They got the job done today.
Yeah, I was trying to find the scoring how they're doing it for the like if you win, but there's something like if you win by a certain amount or lose by a certain amount, it's something like it's some scoring system. I have no idea, but I also do wonder when the 3v3 starts because aren't they're doing that as well, right? That's a thing. Am I?
Yeah, they're doing it.
Okay. Kind of interested to watch that too. I mean, can't believe they made the big 3 an Olympic sport, but shout out to them,
Yeah.
I can't find it. We play South Sudan next time. Hopefully, we should at least fix our mistakes and take care of them a lot easier than we did that first time. Even though, yes, it was an exhibition game, it's still like, you shouldn't be having to get LeBron to hit a last-second shot when you're down by 1. And then really, you should have lost the game on that last play if he didn't miss that dunk. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't find this at all. Whatever. But they said it on the broadcast today. I didn't get to watch it live, but I watched it back, and they said something about if you lose by a certain amount of points, you don't get any points or something like that, and that'll affect you moving on or not in the group stage. So
Yeah.
who knows? But what's up, Michael? But yeah, and there's 3 Pete.
You can't stop the rain. Yeah, I'm crying.
So, have y'all been watching any other of the Olympic sports besides basketball? I mean, I'll be honest. I think I watched 5 minutes of a soccer game, but besides that, I haven't. Really,
I watched the soccer game. The women's put on the show. I can't make the joke, but yeah, they did that to Germany. What else? I watched some like early on today. There was a little bit of archery between Japan and Mexico. I want to say. I think Japan won it all. I think they took home gold in the team archery. And then yesterday, Greece and Canada and basketball. That was actually like a crazy game, and it ended with SGA calling someone a bitch. But yeah, that was crazy.
I saw it was like RJ had 21, Shai had 23, Giannis had like 30 on really good efficiency, but I mean, Giannis is out there playing with his brothers, so I mean, they're just having a family affair in Greece. I mean, it's
it's Thanasis like the second best player on the team.
There's no way. I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
Funny fact: do y'all know why he's like around on the Bucks or like even around on the team?
Yeah, because Giannis can't play without him being there. I know what you're about to say. I saw that clip.
Yes,
of that,
bro, that is crazy, bro. It's like a superhero power. Like he need him for his transformation type stuff. That's crazy.
Wow, they just gave the blueprint to stop Giannis when he's healthy. It'd be like a cartoon show and like abduct his brother.
Yo,
and just drive him around until the game's
yo, bro. Yo, we're gonna kidnap his brother by the night.
Yeah,
here till the game's over. Giannis gonna be in his pants. Man, what happened tonight, Giannis? Man, my brother gone. I don't know where he at. Come back up. We found him. He was in the dumpsters behind McDonald's.
My brother. I wish I could do his accent. I can't do his accent.
My brother.
Yeah. Where are you?
Got it.
What podcast was that on? Was that? Oh, it was Jeff
That was
Teague. It had to
Teague's
be.
part. Oh,
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it Teague's?
It had to
was
be
either.
because he was on the Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh man, I guess there's other people that have been on the Bucks have podcasts, but
I just know Teague told a story.
Mm.
Damn, man. Yeah, so some of these athletes need to be stopped when it comes to talking on some of these podcasts, man. They just are saying the most outlandish things.
Gilbert.
I mean, even worse than Gilbert Arenas, Paul George is like someone's got to take the mic away from him. Like he says some things that immediately come back to bite him. And then, oh my goodness. And then it rubs off on his teammates too.
Yeah. Well, Paul George just has some of the worst quotes that have, his career following his quotes are just terrible. Like him talking about OKC, him talking about the Clippers, him talking about Indiana, where I want to stay here. This is my home. I love this place. We're going to win a championship here. Like it leaves every single time. It's the funniest thing. It's so like Philly, like me and Joel were destined to be teammates. He'll be somewhere else in 3 years. Like I guarantee it.
Man, I don't mean to keep harping on Joel, man, but like him just like going on that podcast the other day and saying, "Oh well, Tatum's got a super team. If there was no double teaming, I'd average 50 points a game." Some outlandish things. I think he put, what was it? They asked him if the league did a whole 1v1 tournament, who would his final four be? He said himself, Paul George, and I forget. I stopped paying attention after he said Paul George.
Paul.
He basically said Paul George is a top 4 isolation scorer in the association.
Yeah, in like 2016, 2015, maybe. Actually, hold on. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt if they play music. That song from TikTok, I couldn't tell you which one it is, but if you have TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. But if they played that smooth song over while he was playing, then he could do it.
Oh, you talking about Erykah
Badu? Yeah, Erykah Badu. Yeah, I couldn't think of who it was. I didn't want to say the wrong name, but if they played that song,
Erykah Badu, bro.
If they play that song in the arena while he's hooping, then sure, maybe.
Yo,
that's like Giannis with his brother. That's if Paul hears that song, then he just turns it up.
Mag is crying, dog. Yo, we gotta play some Erykah Badu for the one time.
Oh man,
that's hilarious. Oh, bro. But now back to the Olympics, though. I think that's all I've seen so far. Oh, the swimming.
Yeah.
It was
I did see that. I saw that at work.
It was kind of crazy seeing Katie Ledecky winding up in 3rd place. Like I ain't never seen that before.
And I can actually. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were done. No, you keep going real quick because I'll do it right after you.
No, I was gonna say shout out to the men relay team for swimming. They won it. They took home gold. I think it was the first gold medal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to them.
I can't believe I just forgot his name. What is his name? He's from my hometown, or not my hometown, but I went to school with him. I went to middle school with him. Brody Malone. He was in the Olympics. 14 months ago he had knee surgery, and he tore like his ACL, MCL, PCL. I think I couldn't really tell you all the parts of the knee, but he also like did other internal damage to his leg, and he had to relearn how to walk. And since that injury, it's been 14 months. He competed on like the first day, and he didn't advance to the finals, but he landed what he originally broke his leg on, and it was just cool to see because I wasn't ever like friends with him. I mean, I don't know if I ever said a word to him. Honestly, we weren't in the same grade, but it's just I don't know. It's cool seeing like somebody from your hometown do well. It's really cool. So.
Yeah. Yo, also, what's going on with Georgia athletes and like
Hey man.
It's crazy.
We ain't gotta talk about it. We ain't gotta. I'm just kidding. We didn't talk about it. It is crazy, dude. Let me be politically correct here. Say this in the best way that I can. It needs to stop. It's actually insane. And the one gripe that I had, and I tweeted about it, I couldn't believe that Kirby was catching more flack than the player. I don't even want to say his name, but the player that did the thing, Kirby was catching more flack. That kind of, to me, Brett McMurphy had a really interesting tweet. Actually, two of them, because he's an idiot and doesn't understand what a social media manager is. But it's whatever. He can, use his thumbs however he wants to, I guess. But yeah, it's getting bad. It's getting real bad.
It's giving Urban Meyer, Florida. It's giving Urban.
Okay. Well, hold on. We don't have a well.
It's the truth, bro. Okay.
I can't come back. I don't have a comeback. I really don't. It's a horrible situation. The whole thing. I don't know. I don't know how we're not locking in players. Look at me. I will. I've already tweeted it as a joke. I'll do it. University of Georgia. It's not Greg McGarity anymore. It's Josh Brooks. I will drive these players around for $45,000 a year. I will be a personal Uber. I will take them wherever they need to go, do whatever they need me to do, take them wherever they want to go. They want to go to the bar at 3 a.m., I'll take them out there. You know what I mean? I'll get them home safely. Let me do. I care about this team. I'll take one for the team as long as they can get me some championships and no crashes. It's getting so bad. I don't get how it's this bad. I don't understand how it's this bad. And it's consistent too. It's not just one or two bad things. It's a lot of bad things. And it keeps going on. And the only time it's not going on is in the season. And even then, a couple years ago, it was still happening in the season.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Kirby's just catching flack because he admitted to doing something that I don't think a coach should admit to doing, is delegating punishment elsewhere. Like I said, in theory, it's a smart idea. If the best way to one of the best ways to enforce discipline is if you're gonna hit their wallets with the NIL fund or whatever, you're gonna fine them. But I don't know, man. From an optics standpoint, if you're a coach and you're basically saying that you delegate punishment, I don't know, man. It doesn't really look good.
Yeah, I mean, I do, I guess, understand where he's coming from though, because at this point, it's what else can he do? I mean, if he's doing what he says, and he said that he's done seminars, he said that he's had speakers come in, he said that he's had courses that people have taken, whether they've done anything or just the team in general. He said that just basically, he's trying to provide every resource that he can for mainly the driving incidents, but really other things too. And apparently nothing's working. Now that could be false, could be wrong, could be maybe he's not trying his best. But there comes a point where he's not in their lives 24/7. He can only do so much with the resources that he has. And yes, he has a lot of resources, but it's not like his hands are tied, but it's just I don't know what else he can do. I really don't.
There is one thing he can do, and it's the most valuable thing, more valuable than to players than money or social media fame. It's taking away playing time. I feel like at some point you just got to start suspending guys.
Well, the guy that did that has been cut. So
yeah.
He was suspended indefinitely. So.
But even for these minor these traffic violations, they're not bad kids. Hey, listen, people have traffic violations all the time. But at some point, if it just keeps happening, you just gotta. I think at some point you gotta make a few examples, and you gotta start cutting some playing time and being listen, if you're not gonna stop doing this shit, then you're sitting on the pine for indefinitely.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that he has done that before. I couldn't give you an example, but considering how many we've had, I'm sure that has been done before. But at the same time, I will say this just to fight back a little bit on all these points. I've spoken to a couple people at the university, and you can, if you understand who I'm talking about here. Not everything gets reported at some schools, and I think that's pretty understood. It feels like everything has been reported at Georgia, and we're catching a lot of heat for it. But I'm glad that everything's being reported, so we know, you know what I mean. But just saying, not everything is reported at the university. So, if you get who I'm talking about for the university, then okay. But anyways, I just saw a lot of their fans. They had, they were beating their chest about all this, which was really weird considering some of their history and who they've had coach for them. But I don't know. It's just.
Oh, we talking about Florida?
No, the
Bama?
university. No.
What university are we talking about? Hold on.
The. They like to use the.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Just like,
hey, but hey, I still love the U though.
You guys talking about the program that claims the national championship, even though they lost their final game of the year? That university.
I was doing that for a little bit. I can't let you.
The University of floor 7. Greg Olson. If you don't know, look it up. He was spitting hot flames. He was taking them out the dorms and getting out there to the.
His name is G-Red, first of all.
Hey. But nah, I mean, we can just call it as a scene, bro. Niggas gonna be niggas. It's like.
Well, I don't know anything about that. But
it's just how I see it, bro. It's just like, yo, niggas is gonna be niggas, bro. From playing, for being in the D2 and the D1 locker room, bro. Niggas gonna be niggas, bro. You can, there's gonna be some people that is gonna be following the line, know what to do, know what not to do. But then you got some other people, niggas, that just gonna act like niggas and be like, yo, I'm on top of the world, I'm getting paid to play. I feel instructable. And at that age, you probably majority of people are gonna feel like that, especially if you're a man. You're gonna feel indestructible. You pumping up iron, you going out, you getting all bad bitches. You getting all that, you getting the money. It's like, yo, you playing, you on TV.
The bunny, the car.
Yeah, you getting all that, bro. So I think I agree with Matt. Yo, go ahead, playing times cut short, or be like, hey, I don't know if they can do anything NIL wise, cutting the money short. I don't know.
I mean, they probably can. I mean,
well, they've been fining them. That's the big thing. They've been fining them. Also, by the way, I saw a video on Twitter. Whatever Kirby does, he cannot let them fly. Don't let him fly.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
I saw that was so funny.
Oh my god.
Funny. I forget. I follow that guy. He follows me. I can't think of who tweeted that. That was hilarious. I wish I had it so I could put it up here. But
yo, if Kirby let them fly, bro, and an accident happens, bro, it will be one of the darkest days in NCAA history.
It was Warren Brinson was the player that was flying today. It was just funny.
And it's kind of surprising because Kirby been with Saban all them years. And Saban nip shit in the bud real quick. He'd be like, yo, this player suspended indefinitely or he off the team.
Well, that's the thing is schools keep things in house. That's why they don't get reported. Because they just keep things that happen in house. And it happens everywhere. It's just not happening at Georgia, clearly. And maybe there's more. Maybe it is. I can't say it's not. You know what I mean? But clearly everything is getting reported. I think the AJC is a little upset that
Georgia's the same PR team as
we kind of that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We have got to work on our game. And clearly we can't because Tatum's not getting into the game. You know what I mean? How are you supposed to work on the game if you can't get played though?
Hey, he doesn't play around, all right?
How you hating from outside the club? You can't even get in.
So that's on you, Chan. You and your UGA FC.
Hey, we didn't do nothing.
Y'all got to go handle that.
Whoa. You can't say that because there was one bigger Georgia account that actually tweeted something stupid out. I think he said he went like 80 and a 45.
Oh
man.
Jesus!
And then deleted it.
Yeah, y'all cooked, bro. Hey, we can be. Hey, we're mid and all. We want to take our L's, but you don't hear nothing from Auburn, man. We good.
Hold on. You had one of the biggest scams on this earth about a quarterback.
Hey,
here.
man. Scamming is scamming.
Scam Newton, man.
Yeah, we got to pull up the tweet.
Scammers get scammed.
We got to pull up the
Scammer get scammed, buddy.
Months ago. Who's on campus?
Yo, all right, yeah. Sweeping under the rug. Like I said, man. Like I said, bro, we learn from our past days. Our head, Freeze learned from the McDonald's and the money. Or was it the kids' meal? Putting money in the kids' meals.
That wasn't him. That wasn't him.
I know that wasn't him.
That was him. That was him.
That was him.
That was him. The second part was him. The money in the bag, in the McDonald's bags was what's his name? Jeremy Pruitt. That was the second part of what you said was Hugh Freeze.
But we can have a quick convo about that because look, to be honest, I know that one basketball coach for Louisville did it too. But I'm like, bro,
that don't make it no better.
I don't really see the problem. Okay, I don't. If it's like, if my thing is, if he's over 18 or over 21, yeah, I don't really see the problem. I'm trolling, by the way, but
I know.
If a player, I feel like if a player would have done it, like everybody would have been chill with it. But like coach doing that is crazy. But yeah, Auburn, cleanest program in all the SEC. You don't hear a peep from us. We be mid and then go on with our day.
Do you know who your basketball coach is?
Hey man, we be clean and going with our
football and basketball.
Oh wait, Mac, I know you're not laughing. Your head coach assaulted one of the players last year on the court on the floor.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay. He wins national titles. Who cares?
Oh Jesus.
Who cares?
It's just so crazy to me that like all these other fan bases are like, oh, look at the culture at Georgia. Look at the culture at Georgia. And it's like knowing things about what have happened at those schools over the past 10 years. It's like, really? Y'all are the loud ones here? Really?
All right, bro. All right. That's
Florida.
All right. That's fucked up, man. Why would you say I look like
that's
that?
Crazy. That's crazy.
Okay.
I'm putting that up. I'm putting that up here. Hold on. That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right. I think I might have to turn on my face cam. I think
no, please don't. Please don't.
But yeah, no. So I don't know. It's always fun to kind of poke at other fan bases, but then when you see like Florida fans and Ohio State fans, Tennessee fans,
the Tennessee one's
like, what are you doing? Like, you have no self-awareness.
The everything school and everything also would include the cleanest university. Not only are they the best at every sport, but they're the cleanest university. They've never done anything wrong. You ever seen a Tennessee player get arrested? I haven't. Like,
yeah. Don't.
But I'm not. Also, just to clarify, I'm not here defending what we're doing at Georgia, what the players are doing at Georgia. Let me go ahead and make that clear. Not defending it at all because it needs to stop. I don't know how it's going to stop. It needs to stop. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Hey, that's true. Michigan's stand-up program would never stoop to any kind of cheating on or off the field.
Yeah, a lot of Big Ten schools,
Yeah, something about we got to keep kids away from Big Ten programs, man.
It was like the ball was put on a tee, and I didn't know how it was going to be hit, but it was there and. Take flight. I didn't know how the joke was going to be sent, but it was sent.
That was like Barry Bonds hitting his record home run.
High fly ball.
Oh my god!
Out of here.
Yo, I wonder if no, but if Michigan's ever in a big scandal again, I wonder if they're or Oklahoma if they're gonna flex that they're a blue blood.
I'll just give him about 2 years. Probably 2
Yeah,
years.
you know who's bad with you know what fan base just loves saying they're a blue blood more than anybody, more than any other fan base. Actually, no, it's like a tie for like two teams.
Nebraska?
Yeah, it's Nebraska, and then it's
USC.
no. They don't really have fans though. So like,
Indiana?
no, football blue blood.
Oh, football. Oh, okay.
I was like, what? I was like, wait a minute.
Blue Bloods.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's say who the Blue Bloods are. Hold on. This is something we can do.
All right, yeah.
All right. Bama.
Yeah.
Not.
Clemson? Is it Clemson?
No, Clemson.
If Clemson's a blue blood, I want Jacksonville State in there right now.
Yeah.
No, one of the funniest clips on YouTube that I saw that popped up was like this Georgia YouTuber that had a Florida guy call in, and he said Florida was a blue blood, and this guy had a conniption for about 10 minutes.
What was it, Uncle Lou?
Yeah, it was Uncle Lou. He goes, I might as well shut this channel down if Florida. Florida State's not a blue blood either. What?
No.
What? Well, there are no blue bloods in the state of Florida.
Is there?
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. There's no blue bloods in the state of Florida.
I mean, Miami.
Sadly, actually, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Miami had their run from like '85 to like 2001, and ever since then, like they haven't won an ACC title.
But what about Florida State?
No, Florida State's what?
Florida State had them years though, bro.
In baseball, maybe.
Football. They had some good teams,
but like they were prior to like the mid '80s. Were they even playing football?
Who?
Florida State.
Yeah, they were.
Were they?
I don't know, bro.
But look, let me just give some teams that are definitely blue bloods, right? And I hate saying these, I'm gonna be honest. Alabama, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Michigan, Ohio State, and USC. For anybody wondering, all those teams have 8 titles and up. So that's for that. Some that you can debate are I had Texas. Some people like to debate Nebraska. I've put them out for me, and might have biasedly put in my team, but some people say Nebraska. Some people say Miami. Both of those teams have 5 natties. And that's about how far my list would go. I'm personally putting Georgia in over Nebraska. That's just me. But obviously, if people don't, I get it. But yeah.
Well,
That's 6. Yeah, OU for sure. Yeah. They have
OU, yeah, I'm about to say OU gotta be.
They have 909 wins, 7 natties, 11 of them are unclaimed, 11
Jesus
unclaimed
Christ.
natties. So they're different.
Who's got 11 unclaimed natties?
Notre Dame and Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Wait, claimed or unclaimed?
Unclaimed.
Unclaimed.
Because see, Bama has 17 natties and has 4 unclaimed. So, they claim them like checks. But I get it. I do the same thing. Let's see who USC has 11 claimed natties and 6 unclaimed. I guess Ohio State has just claimed every single one of them that they've had a chance to get.
Oh yeah, no, that's what was it? The they technically they have a natty in 1970, right?
Ohio State?
Yeah, I think so. They have
probably. It's just the thing I'm looking at is
it's just like how many they won. Yeah,
it's not an official website. It's from Reddit. College football.
Reddit. That's right. Yeah, no, they went undefeated and then lost their bowl game and claimed the national championship, which is hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Also, can we talk about
Crown the king.
can we talk about the fact that Ohio State fans think that their program is the greatest thing ever, and they've only won 2 national titles in like 53 years?
The
Yeah.
university. It's so it's so annoying. I can't lie to you. It really is. I hate it. Truly hate it. Like it annoys me so much. I sympathize with Michigan fans. I couldn't imagine dealing with that. At least with Alabama, right? At least you have something to brag about. Truly, obviously, they're 2 natties. That's great for them. Georgia has 2 natties, and actually, we have 3 natties in 44 years. So take that one, buddy. But
Doesn't
you guys have 7 in 16 years, something like that. It's 8 and
Yeah.
6, or excuse me, 7 in 18 years, something like that. Like I don't know, but that's ridiculous. You clearly should have the loudest. You should beat your chest the most.
6 and 17. So you're thinking of Saban's natty at LSU.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's funny. I would have thought, because of recency bias, I would have thought some people would have thought that LSU is a blue blood. I don't think anybody does, but I was surprised that nobody ever, not even younger LSU fans even bring that up.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, honestly. But the two fan bases that talk the most about being a blue blood are Nebraska and Notre Dame.
Oh,
Like,
Notre Dame.
you
Now,
know,
hold on. Creative a liking. Hold on. Before we get in this talk, please respect Auburn. Please. Thank you very much. Go on.
He kind of cooked you, I can't lie.
He didn't cook. He was cooking what Steve Kerr was cooking today. Hot shit.
I mean, but this one he's right though. They had a 12-year advantage over Michigan and let Michigan catch up at 3 years.
That is true.
Hey, you know what's crazy though is for as much shit as Michigan talks, they didn't win a non-tied natty until this year, since like the 40s.
That is true.
Hey, Michigan in the modern day finally caught up to Auburn in national titles.
That is true. That is true. Sadly.
Yeah, and I hate Auburn, but I don't know. That Rose Bowl loss hurts. I can't lie. That sucked. But yeah, no, but honestly, I have a ton of Notre Dame mutuals, but when you talk about being a blue blood, they show up in droves, man. They fucking come from all corners of Facebook to debate you about that they're the best blue blood.
Which is so crazy. It's just so hard for me to respect a team that won't join the conference, and they do it so they have a better chance of making the playoffs. Do I understand it? Yeah, I understand it. Do I hate it? Yeah, I hate it.
But honestly, I don't know why people I don't know why programs want to be blue bloods so bad though. It doesn't really do anything for you. In fact, it's kind of a bad thing because if you think about a bunch of the teams that are locked as blue bloods, most of them just aren't winning in big New York 6 games or national titles.
Would you say New York 6?
Yeah.
So what do we call the teams the teams like Notre Dame, Florida State? Do we just call them
Notre Dame's a blue blood? They're for sure.
I thought you were saying Notre Dame.
No, he was just saying they're the loudest about it. They'll just
the loudest about it.
Okay. They're going if you meet a Notre Dame fan in the first 3 sentences, they're gonna be like, "Yes, I'm a fan of blue blood Notre Dame." Yeah.
Yeah, it's especially prevalent here in the Northeast because there's a ton of Irish people, and that's why their brand is so big. And Rudy, shout out Rudy,
Big Rudy.
I feel like it's just a pride thing, to be honest.
It is. They're very proudful about their university, and I mean, we walked in there. Like in saying that, if anybody remembers watching that 2017 Georgia Notre Dame game where we walked into their stadium and took over the stadium, not even on the field. I'm talking about the fan. We had almost more fans than they did there. It was hilarious, but that's still so crazy to me. Did y'all ever watch that game? Did y'all see highlights from that game?
Yeah, I watched that game. My dad's a Notre Dame fan, so I watched that.
Did you see it, Icy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. He actually took me to Notre Dame Stadium. I have to go there.
I want to go there one day because I want to see a touchdown Jesus.
It's a great experience. I forget. I think we parked right by like some of the fraternities, and they were grilling at like 10 o'clock in the morning and pre-gaming, which was pretty cool.
I went to my uncle. He was on the for the basketball. He was on their only championship, the Natty winning team for basketball.
Oh, he's on the team?
Yeah, he was on the team.
That's awesome.
And I went there. I saw Skylar Diggins. I went into the facility where they practice at. Beautiful facility, beautiful campus. I went. Mac, did you ever go inside the cathedral?
The cathedral? I don't think so. I went when I was a freshman in high school. So, the experience was like way different. Obviously, I couldn't enjoy in the festivities, but you know, it was fun. I saw them get destroyed by Oklahoma. Shout out Sterling Shepard was on that team.
That's right.
What year was that?
It was 2013.
Okay.
Not that was not that year started out good and then ended really bad. I don't want to talk about it.
What happened that year?
I don't know. All I know is we were ranked number 1, and then I don't know. The season just ended, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's time to play.
God, 2012, man. Obviously that Natty sucked against y'all. Obviously, all the SEC championship games sucked. But 2012 Georgia Bama will probably hurt the most. That one will always hurt. I don't care what age I am. That one will hurt because it's really because I was a kid, and that was like the first time we legitimately could have won a Natty. Like, yes, we were ranked number 1 preseason, like to 07 or 08, but that team wasn't as good as the 2012 team, in my personal opinion. Obviously, we had staff and no Sean, but it wasn't the same.
Also, not many people beating Tebow.
It's also true, but dude, bro. It's also I feel like people don't give Aaron Murray enough respect for being the career leading passer for the SEC, the most touchdowns in an SEC career, and a bunch of other stuff. I feel like he needs a little more respect, but it's whatever. Obviously, his NFL career didn't work out, but he did give me an autograph, so shout out to him.
Yeah. Honestly, for that 2012 season, they just need to call that SEC title game the national title.
It should have been. Golly.
You know, because I don't know. There was another team that I think that was in the national. I don't know if they showed up or not.
I thought it was just one team playing against their practice squad.
I thought it was a spring game.
I like how the most interesting thing to come out of that Natty was the documentary.
Yeah,
about Menta.
I feel so bad, but that was such a cop out though. When they said that the reason that they got blown out was because he was distracted. When it would have made sense if we only won by like a last second field goal, but I mean it was over after the first quarter.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. Like it was Georgia TCU-esque. It was not close. It was just like internally burnt. That was so weird. But August 28th, man, I can't wait, bro. 24th, excuse me. Yeah, August 24th. I need to get it right.
Oh man. Oh, that's right. Do we want to tease the lives?
Yeah. So we plan on doing it on the 30th. We haven't actually told the people that we're doing it with that we're doing it. All right. I don't know if y'all have. But this July 30th, So technically tomorrow we will be doing our schedule predictions. We did it last year. We didn't do it on camera, but it was hilarious whenever we were doing it. And the whole point of doing it is so we can come back in a later stream and review everything we said. We're going to do all the top 25 teams and then our own teams if they're not in the top 25, and then any more interesting teams that we can think of. But we're going to do a whole stream for it. It's one of our favorite streams of the year. So, put a reminder up here. I was about to say put one in your phone, but I don't think we're that special yet. But put one in your noggin. Be sure to come to that one. For that one, we'll interact with the chat a lot more. I mean, obviously we're trying to tonight, but that one's more of like that's our Super Bowl. Honestly, it's our schedule predictions is our Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, we've got some bangers though. Like for schedule predictions, I was so excited that I did all Power Four conference teams.
Oh, so you've already got yours done.
Oh yeah, I got mine done.
Respect. I'll be doing mine tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah. Now I got a question for you guys. Do you think this is the last year for Billy Napier, or you think he barely wins enough games to stay at Florida?
Billy gonna need baby Jesus, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, and some more to save his job, because I don't know any talent on that team. Maybe I'm just sleeping on them a little too hard, but I mean, bro, I don't know how many games they're gonna win, bro. They might surprise me, but hey.
They just have such a hard schedule. Like, it's actually crazy. And I think that they've gotten better, obviously, from their recruiting, especially with Lagway. But it's still Graham Mertz. And not that he's bad. I think that he's I actually don't think he's that bad.
Chan said Graham Mertz like he was just truly dog, bro. I'm crying.
Bro, no, he's actually not that bad. I mean,
Graham Mertz at Wisconsin,
in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, he was terrible there. He's been a lot better at Florida. Yeah. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It's kind of like talking about my little brother. But
they will, like, the thing about Florida last year, I thought they was going to completely lay over, but Florida is a team that will actually put up a fight. So they got that going for them. Like, they're just not going to give up and back down. Like, they're going to go out there and try to make it a ball game. So we shall see.
I actually have a question. Or what were you saying, Mac? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I do not like Florida at all, but I think that this year, because of some Florida BS, they'll win a couple games that they're not supposed to.
You think so? Do you have actually, we'll save it for the schedule.
Yeah.
That'll be a team that isn't ranked, but we'll talk about.
Yeah. So also great interaction bait too.
Of course.
There.
Florida 10-2.
What?
That's the title.
That's the thumbnail. Billy Napier, better.
Holding up a natty.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta have a picture of Paul Feinbaum saying, "Is Billy Napier the next Nick Saban?"
Oh my God! Yeah, if Nick Saban never left Michigan State. Maybe.
Oh man!
Oh my God, he's been on a roll lately. I can't speak.
Oh yeah, no. The funniest part is he's been retired for one off season, and SEC media day is all about him. Even though they told him he couldn't get in without his credentials, which was crazy.
Who are you?
Yeah. Sorry, sir. You have to go back and get your credentials.
Somebody tell me who this guy is right here.
Yeah.
We're
talking
about Nick Saban.
Oh.
Yeah, you would confuse Nick Saban with literally anybody else on the planet.
He's saying he's Nick Saban. I don't
think so, man.
gonna need to see some ID.
The guy that I saw last year at SEC Media Day was wearing Alabama stuff, and I don't see that on you. So you got to go.
Yeah, that guy was also not smiling at all. He didn't look happy. He was ready to coach. You don't look ready to coach, so we're going to have to see some credentials, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, besides repeating for 4 more times that I'm ready for the college football season, because I can't wait. I've played NCAA so much. It's actually a little unhealthy, but it's been fun. Do y'all have it? I see. I know you have it. You
I'm tired of playing that, bro.
Oh yeah, you said you were taking a break. You said you was taking a break.
I said I was taking a break. Then 5 minutes later, I hopped on right back on that joint. It's so addicting, but
you just play a different game mode.
Bro, I'm playing the same game mode. I played a couple online games. I like it, but it was like, bro, the game. It's a good game. They just gotta tweak a couple things. That's it. Literally, just tweak a couple things.
Actually, though, so I'll say this: you know the snap glitch where it flies all the way back?
Yeah.
That's not a glitch at all. That's the Seth MacLachlan experience.
Jesus Christ. Yo.
2023 Bama problems.
Yeah, and I sympathize with you because Bama's had it tough for the past 14 years. So
hey, listen, man.
I hope you can make it through it.
This is the longest stretch since Saban came to town that there's no natty, and I'm starting to feel like a little bit like I'm suffering from withdrawals.
Yeah, thank God your NBA team won the Larry OB. So yeah, you getting chilly without your natties over there? Just I have nothing to keep me warm.
Yeah,
I used to sleep with all 6 of my trophies.
And oh my goodness, you know what's funny though? So I'll just say this: so for week 0, there's an opportunity for something very funny to happen.
Yeah, Georgia Tech can win a game.
Yeah,
and you know what? It just might happen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a massive chance it can happen. Georgia Tech, I'll be honest with you, they've gotten a lot better. They actually have a coach that truly hates Georgia, so maybe now they can actually, get to it. The first thing he ever said as head coach was about us. So,
yeah, no, honestly. So if their quarterback can just stop throwing picks all the time, then they should be pretty golden. But honestly though, like, has there been a fan base and a program that's gotten like a 180 like Florida State has? Where I know they weren't necessarily very liked, but now I think that they're like maybe top 5 most hated like fan base and program.
You think so?
Yeah,
actually, right now, yeah.
Right now, yeah, because everyone hates them for because all they've been doing is whining in the off season. Then you got they're in court all the time trying to get out of the ACC. It's just all like it's just a drag, and it's just.
And then they don't care about the Orange Bowl, but then they get revenge for the Orange Bowl when initially they said they didn't care, but now they care. Like, what are we doing?
So weird. Hey, listen. They Florida State got in the record book last season. That's
Tech got Meat Marshall too now. No, it's crazy, man. No, it's crazy.
Shout out to the herd.
But y'all got anything else for college football that y'all want to talk about real quick?
I don't want to talk about. Nothing right now.
Because we got our big stream coming up in essentially tomorrow. So not really tomorrow, but the 30th.
Yeah, it's going to be litty. This season's going to be litty. I know we're going to try to do a lot of stuff for y'all, bro. Yeah, as soon as I said that, I look at the comment. I'm like, okay, bro.
Yo. Just some unserious viewers we have here.
I don't know.
I mean, if you just read the whole chat, just two unserious people going at it.
Very unserious.
But I'm going to pay attention to Ole Miss a lot. Ole Miss and Missouri a lot this year. I know Auburn. You might one of Auburn fans listening, like, just don't talk shit to anybody because we're going to be mid. If we beat Bama, we beat Bama, but we're going to the Outback. No, we're going to go to a Pop-Tart bowl. That's what it's looking like. I think they came out for the bowls. Like, what school going to get? But I'm looking out for Mizzou and Ole Miss. Texas A&M is always on my hate list, hate watch, 24/7. No, my fault. 25-8 hate watch. I love the hate them.
I do think one of Mizzou and Ole Miss will make the playoffs. There's also, and I've said it before, I don't know if I said it on this podcast, but there is a legitimate chance that due to like scheduling and how, Bama, Georgia, and Texas all play each other, there's a legit chance. Or excuse me, Bama didn't play Texas, but we play Bama and Texas. Let me clarify. That Ole Miss and Mizzou is the SEC championship game. There's a slight chance, and that sounds crazy, but there's a chance
for Mizzou.
Just to put it out, Mizzou and Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is crazy. Mizzou, I don't think Mizzou.
But you got to look at their schedule though.
Look at the schedule. That's the thing, and people forgetting that the 4 that gets the buys are the conference championships. So I can still say, like, yeah, Bama's still going to make it. Texas, they probably going to make it because of the schedule. Georgia's going to make it, but saying that, like, they might not make it to the SEC championship game ain't really crazy. They still going to be playoff bound.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know one school is going to be really mad at the end of the day because they got to have that Power 5 thing. They added that, so somebody going to get mad. That's what I know.
Actually, being the 5 seed might give you the biggest advantage because you basically get a warm-up game to
that is true.
That way you don't have to suffer from the some people call it like the bye week fatigue or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Start out cold.
Yeah, just starting out cold. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. Like I think Mizzou is a really cool team, but their trajectory is kind of weird because they've been 500 for every season of Eli Drinkwitz's tenure except for last year. So I don't know if that was, what's the word I'm looking for? Like like he's figured it out kind of moment, or if it was just an aberration and they go back to being like around 500 or 7-8 wins.
Well, for me, I don't think it's a fluke though. I think that they've recruited well enough. I think Eli's actually a pretty good coach, and I think that they've built up the talent to compete now, especially in the toughest conference, the best conference in college football. And
it is the best conference.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Trust me, there was no doubt. I wanted to say my words right, but
it just means more.
Exactly, it always will.
It always will.
I just don't think that they're a fluke. Now, obviously, that win against Ohio State, a little fluky. I'll be honest, because I mean, Ohio State had me out there at quarterback, but like I think that they have earned everything that they've got from last year into this year. I mean, they've gave us 2 tough games the last 2 years. One at our place, one at their place. Really, one at their place. And I think again this year they're going to be really good. I'm not going to say yet what I think their win total will be, but obviously they play at Alabama, probably a loss. If they somehow messed around and won that game, they will be in the SEC championship game. Because I don't know. I'll save it. I got to save it. I can't speak too much on it. I'll save it, but I was high on Mizzou last year, and I'm probably going to be high on them again.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah. Also, I just wanted to do one shout out. Shout out to Husky Harson. You can't. Hey, listen. He doesn't know the South. He's not gonna be able to recruit. No, well, I mean, I know it's very early. Recruiting classes aren't finalized for another few months, but having the number 2 overall class, not too bad so far.
He's been in his bag. I can't lie. In the events of a freeze warning that I heard from coming from Alabama, he's been pretty hot down there. He's been in his bag, so I have to respect it. I do, because I was also one saying, I don't know how he would do well recruiting down here. He's done pretty well. That Alabama that script A has done pretty well in recruiting. Still, I guess I shouldn't have been surprised, but.
Ooh, man. Trying to think what's going to be. I'm trying to think what's going to be the most toxic conference this year.
Oh, definitely
Easily
SEC.
SEC.
SEC easily, because we added.
Yeah, Texas and OU.
We added this. We already had the number 1 worst fan base. We added the second worst fan base, and we added a third one that's just really stuck up. So,
oh man,
I don't know.
Yeah,
when
true.
Texas lose, bro, I'm on one person's head so bad. And when OU Tennessee, oh bro, OU Tennessee is gonna be so funny, bro. Someone's going to get killed, bro. Literally.
Never forget that Vanderbilt got more votes to win the SEC than Texas.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's always. I don't know who's doing that. That's always crazy. Also, speaking of Mizzou, Too Big is here finally,
bro.
Also, what's up, G and Levi? What's up? But
I'm just thinking like the Big Ten is just going to be so toxic.
Oh, it definitely is.
Ohio State, Oregon fans are starting to come back out again.
Mm-hmm.
And then depending on how good USC is.
We on Oregon hate watch. Definitely 24/7.
Not for me. I can't do it. I can't hate Dan.
Definitely. It was hating on Colorado. Ever since he was like, yo, this program is not about like the glitz and glamour shit. Ever since then, they've been posting the new unis, players rocking fake chains.
Speaking of what Too Big just did.
Yo, bro. So I will be on Oregon hate watch, and when they don't make they're probably gonna make the playoffs this year. When they lose and don't make it to the Natty, I will be there to troll. I will say this. I don't know why, we haven't talked about Paul Feinbaum, but like his fetish for hating Lincoln Riley is unmatched. He hates him more than Skip hates LeBron. It's just so easy, man.
Read the comment on the screen.
Man, is this bro? I do not care, bro.
Well, hey, so the first time that he went off on Lincoln Riley was kind of out of the blue, but Lincoln Riley didn't help his cause for Big Ten Media Day when he basically alluded to the fact that the reason that they aren't contending for national titles is because they need Notre Dame off their schedule. I mean,
yeah, that's insane.
I don't know if he secretly has a few burners and he's just watching the timeline a lot, but like that's something straight out of like a USC fan's tweet. Like how do you say that as a coach?
You ain't lying. Oregon in Natty is hilarious. Brother, Michigan in Natty was hilarious until it finally happened. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Respectfully, of course. And they did it the right way. Michigan, of course.
Yep. Hey. They did it the right way. They saw Seth McLaughlin was snapping the ball and they go, their offense isn't going to have too much of a rhythm.
I think somebody blew in his eye whenever he was trying to snap that ball. I think that's what it was. All those times.
I think that I think the only flaw that Nick Saban really had was he could be too loyal to some people Like Pete Golding might be one of the worst defensive coordinators that I have ever seen in my life. Like, first of all, how do you have your best pass rusher constantly in pass covering in pass coverage on third downs in obvious passing situations?
That's a great idea.
Gotta give him a chance, I guess. And then, oh man, and then someone posted on my timeline a couple of drives from the Rose Bowl where we were getting into a groove, and then Seth McLaughlin snaps the ball the other way like it's NCAA 25. That was that was a master class. Now Ohio State gets to deal with them. I wonder how that's gonna go.
Oregon has a man.
Oregon this year? Yeah, they do, right?
Yes.
Oregon has a man QB.
Yes. But don't say who you think's gonna win, because we'll save that for
the
next stream. Oregon has a man at QB that got ran out by OU fans. I'm not respecting him or that team. Yeah, but like we deal with OU fans, we know how they are. I mean, come on, you know.
Hey man, I mean,
we know.
Hey, Dylan Gabriel had a good season. Now, when he goes into a system that made Bo Nix a Heisman finalist, I mean, that's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, they may throw the ball past 10 yards this time.
Yeah,
should be crazy.
Who knows? Although he is a lefty quarterback, which is kind of gross.
That is true. He beat Texas though.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
I still can't believe that happened. I could not believe that they won that game.
Yo, but also though, like, damn, I know Icy's on the Texas A&M hate watch. I kind of hope that Mike Elko has a decently successful season this year. Because
actually, I would like to see them compete, at least.
Yeah,
just compete with y'all. I don't know if they play y'all, but I would like to compete with y'all.
Yeah, no, we don't. No, we don't play them this year.
Okay, never mind. Because they had I don't know if it was the past 2 years, but there was a 2-year span where they had beat y'all, and then the next year it was a last second play.
Yep, I remember that. That was oh my goodness. I think they beat us in 21. Yeah, 21. And 22, I think Bryce Young was hurt. I think that was the game Bryce Young got hurt.
He was. It was Milroe, right? Milroe was
that was the game that made me not like Jalen Milroe at first because he couldn't complete a pass. Yeah. It was bad.
Mm-hmm. And me and I remember that game because me and G were at the Georgia Auburn game when Stetson had that really long run. And then after that game, we went to a bar, and as soon as we got there, it was like the last play of the game was already happening. We were like, "Hey, wait, turn, look."
Oh,
we were like, they're gonna lose, and then the whole bar collectively just went. Oh.
Yeah. Stop, Jimbo.
Oh, I know I don't see a Georgia fan saying smoking that Bama pack.
Oh yeah, man, that's G, man. That's G.
Jesus Christ. I got no room to talk. We lost to both of y'all last year.
Yeah, gave us 2 of the biggest scares of the regular season.
And you gave technically the student body of Texas the biggest scare.
Yes.
With the wide receiver, but hey.
Dude, if I have to see Xavier Worthy like in the end zone again, because every time that's the new thing that they play now on whenever they talk about Texas is it's either A.D. Mitchell touchdown week 2 or Xavier Worthy touchdown week 2. Can't escape it.
I mean, all Carson Beck had to do was do this.
Hey, he
wanted to do it.
Hey, he was looking at the baddies in the stand. That was so funny.
Yes.
Fake handoff.
Yeah.
Whatever. The most Georgia way to lose. I mean, it makes sense. If that would have failed, that would have been kind of funny, but I've been really upset. Would have been a good clip.
That's actually a great question. So is Auburn's mascot the tiger or is it the eagle that flies around?
Our mascot is the tiger, bro.
I thought it was toilet paper.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
That they throw over the tree. I thought it was toilet paper.
Oh, bro. Well, our mascot is, I call it a tiger, but it's the tiger. And the war eagle, I forgot the whole story about the war eagle, but yeah, man. Go America.
I heard that it was a bird that flew in. It was an eagle, and it had a big thing of cash, and that's how they got Cam Newton to come to Auburn. Was just a big thing. Like the storks in
yeah, they drop off the babies.
Yeah. That's how they had just like $1 million just to give to Cam Newton. Like save us.
The thing about being an Auburn fan, I know Tiger, the stadium stuff, like people won't believe the stadium story, but it actually is kind of true, which is crazy. Cause like it's like I forgot another stadium, but it's built into the ground. So you can hear like it's the toughest play in the SEC in my opinion. And but what was I gonna say? It's like there's some artifacts, like some old like Indian artifacts, or like people like just bodies there that used to fall in the war, stuff like that. And like a lot of people think like the voodoo stuff we have. SEC, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like the spaces and like what we're going to be doing, bro, is going to be so crazy.
This man too big just be saying
he
stuff. Meanwhile, he's a fan of a Big 12 team that's been masquerading as an SEC team for about 10 years.
Oh, bro. See, y'all live life good, bro. Georgia, Bama. It's like, bro, like all my teams are mid. Like I have to go through the gutter, literally, bro. And like half the chat is living life. Like, bro, Georgia always had a good football program. Bama had Satan on their team, literally coaching.
Hey, well, he's a good Catholic man, all right? He saw the ball.
Yeah. And we literally had what? Bo Jackson was before I was even alive. Charles Barkley before I was even alive. And I was there witnessing Cam. I didn't know what I was seeing because it was just too great. But that's all we had. And then we had the miracle season. But we lost in the final BCS Bowl to Jameis, eating W's and stealing lobsters.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, they you lost to the buffet combo, Jameis Winston and what's his name, the Kelvin Benjamin.
Popeye's biscuit away from me to tight end.
Yeah, him. Oh, you can't forget about Dante Freeman.
Yeah,
tough ass. My favorite.
I hate him.
Oh, I know you hate him.
I hate him. Hey, Devontae, all you gotta do is this, brother. Right here.
Yeah.
This right here. We win a Super Bowl right here.
Yeah.
It's okay. Hey, listen. Hey, he just blocked him right into Matt Ryan.
Oh, he didn't block him at all. You know what he did? Matt, throw me the ball.
Yeah, that was so fun seeing Tuscaloosa legend Dante Hightower do that. What?
I didn't even realize that was it. Or excuse me, I forgot he went to Alabama. That makes it worse.
Yeah, it's because he was because his other interior linebacker mate was C.J. Mosley.
Sigh. Thankful for the Braves. The Braves ended the curse. Really, Atlanta United, but
yeah.
I don't know if I consider them a real team. But
yeah, we don't count MLS around here.
Well, I was for a while. That was all I had. Literally all I'd ever experienced in my life.
Hey, at least you got Julio.
Yeah, but we don't have anything. We got the NFC Championship.
Yeah. There you go. So it's the little things.
That's true. But yeah, we've been yapping enough here. I think we're at an hour. We'll be at an hour 25 by the time I finish this. But we do thank y'all for coming out. We will be doing our schedule stream on the 30th, hopefully. If not, we'll do it as soon as we can. We're gonna try to get a lot more people, so we'll have to line up schedules with them and stuff. So we're gonna see what we can do. Thank you, 3Pete, for saying that this is a Yap stream. I do appreciate it. And yeah, for IC, for Mac, for me, thank y'all for coming out. We're at 206 right now. Hopefully we keep going, But for episode 17, we will hopefully do that in about a week's time, maybe 2 weeks. We'll see how our schedules line up. We want to get at least one more podcast in before the college football season starts, because that's all of our favorite things.
Yeah.
But yeah. Y'all got anything else to say?
Like we said before, like, sub, follow us, Twitter. You want to do any donations, Cash App us. It'd be greatly appreciated. Content.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate it, man. For real, we grinding over here, bro. Chan informed us. Chan has informed us that we have 50 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So that's great, man.
We finally hit the threshold where if we do like IRL videos, then people are like, "Oh, what do you have 50 subs?" Like, yeah, we got 50 subs.
Yeah, we do. We do.
I know SEC college football is going to be. We're probably going to do mainly SEC, but college football in general is going to be big for us this year. We're going to try to.
I'll be live every Saturday.
Oh yeah.
If I'm not at the game, I'll be live every Saturday. But I plan on being here every Saturday.
Crazy. We're going to put out some different type of content for y'all that y'all haven't seen before. Or if you have seen, just with our little, twist. So, shit going to be up this year, man.
Yeah, I think I might post on the channel if I do. I'm pretty sure I'm going to Auburn Cal this year, so I'll try to vlog some of that.
Oh yeah, I may be going to Georgia Clemson. I have no idea. I know we're gonna try to go to another one this year, so I'll let you know when that happens. But yeah, hopefully we get to sit where we normally do. I'll actually record some of that too. That would actually be sick if I could get permission to do that. So we'll see. But yeah, any last words? Anything else from y'all?
Lee USA, Lee Captain America,
King. That's every time I score a touchdown in NCAA, I'm doing that. That's my celebration. But thank y'all for coming out. Episode 17. I always say I'm gonna tweet out whenever it is. I never do. I'll actually try this time. Probably won't. We'll see. But again, thank y'all. Love y'all. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
See you.
Deuces.